Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and this is Starfish Corner. I would like to say a huge thank you to the new subscribers. Also, some of you sent me some really nice comments and I appreciate it. It was suggested that perhaps I could do a little more, not just the card pulls, but talk about the fairies, the unicorns, the witches. So what I'm going to be doing is putting together videos. And in my earlier videos, if you look back at the beginning of the pandemic, I actually started my channel. And as a mental health professional, I realized that there was a lot of anxiety, there was a lot of fear and I gave really what I thought were good ideas to kind of divert your attention a little bit, such as if you feel yourself getting a little nervous or anxious or out of your element, stop and think of 5 things you can see right off the bat. Just take the time to look at 5 things you can see or hear or smell. You can sit, if you have a moment, and write out a large word like Rumpelstiltskin and see how many words you can get from that. There actually are 101, but don't use Google to look them up. So my past videos really do have a number of ideas that can help you if you're having anxiety, because the energy is off the charts. The pot is starting to boil. It's going to just boil and overflow. Everybody is in flux, waiting to see what happens, whether dark wins over light, how this plays out. So remember, like I said, observe and not absorb. Take your armor with you, your crystals, your whatever you use. Remember to embrace yourself in a cloak of light, you know, safe white light. Call upon the angels, the unicorns, the fairies, whichever beings, deities, and you know, whoever you call on as part of your team. That's kind of a silly way to say it, but I know that I have the angels, fairies, unicorns, some dragons. So call on those, call on all of your peeps, you know, call on your positives to help protect you until we get, because it's going to probably be crazy until the middle of December. Not everything is going to go smoothly at all. And on Monday is actually Samhain, which, like I said, is for me a new year. So I will be working on things that I want to leave me and things that I want to attract into my life. I'll be leaving a plate of food out for the ancestors. I will also be getting some small pumpkins and chopping them up and kind of leaving them for the critters outside. There's a number of things you can do. In my last video I had mentioned some, but divination is going to be unbelievably easy in a way. So if you're new to divination and you want to start doing things, grab your pendulums, your coins. Like if you're really starting or just starting to look at cards, this would be the perfect time to remember to protect yourself in light and love, and then just see what you get. You know, write a bunch of questions down, yes or no questions, and just work with the pendulum or spin your coin. You know, heads is usually yes, tails is no, and see what you think. Even if it's silly things like, is this going to happen, or is this person going to win, or is this person, you know, just do some yes or no questions to get into the practice of using it, because this will be a fabulous time because the veil is so thin between the worlds. And that's also said if you want to call magical beings into your life, such as fairies and unicorns. The veil is so thin that the worlds are kind of blending. So if this is a time where you'd like to invite some deity or you know, fairies of light to come into your life, this would be the real time. Again, I want to say thank you to the new subscribers. It's very humbling. So I am so glad that that is an affirmation that what I'm doing is correct. Now today, as always, I shuffle the cards right before my video, and I asked this morning, what deck should I use? And they wanted me to use I was drawn to once again, the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kylie Gray. The cards I have picked, I believe that they are aimed at anyone who might need to find out their message. So I want you to take a deep breath steady yourself, and pick a card. This is card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay? Card number 1 is Master Buddha. And I had a comment that my fingers sometimes cover up the words, so I apologize. And this card is increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. The Buddha started his life as a rich mollycoddled prince, but one day he broke free from the palace and was exposed to sickness, age, and death. This shook him and set him off on a spiritual adventure that would lead him to leave behind all the earthly pleasures and seek enlightenment so that he could end suffering in the world. Now he helps us make contact with our inner teacher and encourages us to acknowledge how we feel and then accept it so that we can move beyond the suffering we feel. You are moving beyond the illusion that fear has created so that you can be more focused on your priorities and what is serving you on this path. All suffering eventually comes to an end, and acknowledging how you really feel and what occurred in order for you to feel this way will help you move beyond it. Call on Master Buddha now to help you remember you are part of something that is greater than suffering. The wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit you. Thoughts may arise now that solve issues in your life, home, relationships, or work. They are being sent to you from your inner teacher, the Buddha within. And card number 2 is Freya. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Freya, which means lady, is the Norse goddess of the moon and love. She is the twin flame of Odin and a warrior goddess who offers deep spiritual and physical protection to those who call on her. She will stand before you with her shield and spear, keeping you safe from harm. She works closely with moon energy and helps us recognize that our life is a cycle that is always changing. She herself is the maiden, the mother, and the crone aspect of all women, and guides them to see the wisdom these cycles bring. We all go through phases and cycles of growth, and Freya is the energy that supports this. She has a raven spirit totem, which is said to represent her capacity to travel between heaven and earth. A phase of your life may be coming to an end, but it's important to acknowledge it's not the end. When one door closes, another opens. You may have been desperate for change, but now that it's here, you could feel vulnerable. Know that the mighty goddess Freya will guide you. Illusions are now being revealed, so that you can leave behind anything that is false. Step into your peaceful, warrior-like energy and welcome the changes you deserve. Tie up all loose ends and take heart. This is an exciting time. And card number 3, remember my fingers, is Saint Germain. Karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Saint Germain was born in France in the 18th century and is said to have been given a new identity because he was the love child of 2 very powerful people. He was well educated and able to rub shoulders with royalty. He was also deeply interested in magic, alchemy, and the cosmos, and able to perform real-life miracles and turn lead into gold. Now he helps us move beyond social limitations to connect with the right people for the highest good. He's still a master alchemist and able to help us turn whatever is leaden in our life into something that is golden. His twin flame is Lady Portia, and he is the keeper of the violet flame, the powerful etheric retreat where we can release karma. Karma is the spiritual law of cause and effect. We experience many levels of karma. Some we inherit from our family, and some from the people we keep helping out of the problems they keep creating. Saint Germain is here now to clear your energy so that you no longer have the weight of the world or your loved one's world on your shoulders. Be aware that an old pattern is leaving your life and creating space for something more loving to enter. Visualize yourself surrounded by a fiery violet cloak to release all the karma you no longer need. And I believe these cards are appropriate given all of the energies and focus, giving those who celebrate Samhain or Halloween. And as always, I do really hope that the cards give a message that you can hold on to and look to. Again, it would be lovely if you could like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow, to let us be able to grow with the channel and help other people. As I've always said, my intention is to make a difference to someone every day. And through these videos, I hope that my making a difference to you can help make you make a difference to someone else. And I apologize. That's the Beetlejuice ringtone, by the way. Go figure. But anyway, I really would hope that you like, share, and subscribe the channel. I am very humbled at all of the comments. If there's something you have a question about, or if you want to get in contact with me, either leave a comment below or send an email to starfishmsw@gmail.com. Like I said, I'm available to do some 3-card pulls. It's purely on a basis. I don't mind asking questions. It doesn't cost anything. I'll be glad to answer your questions, and I will always leave that email in the comments below. Again, I want to thank you so much. Please stay strong, stay safe, guard yourselves until I see you the next time. Thank you so much.